Have you ever noticed that your grandma was always right? My grandmother used to say, think, say, do, and become. What you think you are, you will say you are. What you say you are, you will start to do. And what you do, you will become. You've got to own you, or you're going to lose you.
Hey guys, welcome to another edition of Dream Bigger. All right guys, last week we talked about what is your why. What is your why? This week we're talking about the you part. The you part of what is your why. Okay, so we know we all get caught up. We get caught up in being a mom or a dad, a brother or a sister, right? We get caught up in being a husband, a wife. We get caught up in work. We get caught up in everything. We get caught up in everything except owning who we are. And you know, one of the things that I teach is you've got to own you or you'll lose you. You got to take care of you first. You got to take care of you first. Think about it, guys. You're on the airplane, right? You're on the airplane and something goes wrong. And the first thing they teach you is when the oxygen mask falls, what do? You put yours on first. Yours, not the person next to you, not the person over there, not your child's, right? Which makes no sense. Why wouldn't I put my child's on first? Because if I put my child's on first, I may not be able to put mine on. But if I put mine on, I'll have the oxygen. I'll have everything I need to take care of the people around me. You've got to take care of you first. I know that sounds crazy, but you are the most important. There's nobody more important than you. Nobody. If you get sick, who takes care of everybody else? If you get injured, who takes care of everybody else? If you get into this massive funk where you don't want to do anything but do just nothing, who takes care of everybody else? Nobody, right? It's you. The responsibility is on you. You've got to take care of you first. I know that firsthand. Guys. I got into this position where, I had a couple of knee surgeries. I used that as my excuse. Next thing you know, I found myself at 220 pounds. 220 pounds. But here's what I said. But I teach martial arts, right? I got this baggy uniform on. Nobody really knows that I'm this heavy. Oh, and my knees, right? My knees, it's okay because I can't exercise the way I need to, right? I came up with all the excuses, and that's what happened when you don't own you. We start making excuses. We start making it okay not to do the things we know we should be doing, right? That's not acceptable. And that happened to me. All of a sudden, my 10-year-old comes home and says, Dad, I think I want to do Girls on the Run. I read the paper and it says, hey, somebody's got to run with her in this 5K at the end of the year. And I said, no problem, my son will do that. He's in great shape. Went to bed that night, all of a sudden could not sleep. I'm like, man, what's going on? Why can I not sleep? You know what? Something hit me in the head and said, do you really want your son making memories with your daughter? Or should you be the one making memories with your daughter? And all of a sudden, the next day, it just changed my life. There was a time that I wasn't eating right. I was going to bed late. I was sleeping late. I had no energy. You couldn't tell it, right? People around me probably couldn't tell it because I put on a good show, right? That's what I do. I put on a good show, and they couldn't tell that I was not great on the inside. But guess what? I decided in that moment, I am taking control of my life. Nobody eats for me. Nobody drinks water for me. Nobody reads books for me. Nobody gets the proper amount of rest for me. Only I can do that. I've got to own me. I want to be the person I know that I'm capable of. And the only way to do that was for me to take control of me. That day, just not even a year ago, changed my life, changed my view. Not that I don't know I should be doing these things. I needed this one event, this one paper signing, and this one thought of, am I going to let somebody else have memories of my daughter. That's what I needed to be the catalyst to change everything about me and my mentality and the way I see things, right? And so now I live every day thinking I've got to own me or I'll lose me. And what's going to happen? If you lose you, there gets to a point where everything hurts too bad you can't exercise. Everything hurts too bad that you can't travel and spend time with your family. You're too tired all the time to do anything. Own you today. Guys, you got to own you today. Part of owning you is knowing the circle of people that are around you. Do they support your dreams? Do they support your goals? Or do you have naysayers around you saying, it won't work, it won't work, it won't work? If you got naysayers around you, boom, cut them off, right? Cut them off. They can't be your friends. They can't be in your circle. That circle, 3, 5, 7 people around you, that's your support system, they've got to believe in you. They've got to help build you up, right? Because there's going to be days where we're not feeling it. And that support system's got to be like, no, let's go, get up, let's do this, right? Rocky Balboa, right? You know Rocky Balboa, he's on the mat. There's a time he didn't want to get up, but he got up, right? We talked about last week, Buster Douglas, there's a time he didn't want to get up, but he got up because he had a bigger why, right? Own you this year. Take you time. You've got to develop, you got to put into your schedule you time. When is you time away from everybody else, doing the things that you like to do, right? You can't live for everybody else. You've got to take care of you first. If that means making 2 different meals in the family, make 2 different meals. If that means buying separate groceries so you have the right stuff and you can eat healthy, then do that. Do that. Take care of you first. Make sure you're reading the right books. Make sure you're eating healthy. Make sure you're exercising daily. Don't just, if you haven't exercised in 3 to 5 years, don't hit the gym today for 45 minutes or an hour, and then for the next, 2 days, 3 days, you're too sore to do anything. Start easy. Start like progressive, 5 minutes. Start with a 5-minute walk, a 10-minute walk every day, every couple of days, add a minute or two. You know, I tell the students in our facility, like, sir, I want to be able to do 50 push-ups, but I can only do 2. Then do 2 this week. Next week do 3. Next week do 4. Next week do 5, right? If you can do 2 today, in a year you'll do 54. Just 1 more a week, right? It's easy to take ownership of who you are. When you own you, when you eat right, when you drink the water you're supposed to, when you exercise, when you read the right books, when you hang around the right people, all the people in your life benefit because you're a different person. You're a different person. You're happy. You're wanting to achieve. You're wanting to help everybody. That's my message this week, guys. Own you. Whatever it takes, own you. Start exercising. Start drinking that water. Start getting the rest you need. Start hanging with the people that are going to support your dreams. And own who you are. You got to own you or you'll lose you.